to have a major obsession when it comes to this whole issue of miniskirts. But anyway, as I said, we're not going to now get all serious and in a huff and in a puff. But there's definitely some guests in my sitting here in studio that are going to get into a very interesting huff and puff. And as I said, guys, this is must-see radio. We are going to post this video pretty soon on YouTube. It is going to be amazing. Joining me in studio this evening is Troye. He's a professional hypnotist, and he's basically prepared our guests in studio this evening, getting them ready for hypnosis. And obviously you're going to listen to the fun and the excitement. So Troye, thank you for joining us.
Hey, nice to meet you. Yeah, looking forward. We've got some great subjects here. You brought some people that were random from that you spoke to yesterday to come through, and we've got one or two that are nicely hypnotized, and hopefully we'll have some fun with them. And looking forward to the evening, actually.
So just to let the listeners, feel at ease at home. So obviously, Troye, we're not going to hypnotize any of our listeners, but we have 3 subjects, I see.
Yes.
3 people that have been hypnotized.
Mm-hmm.
They've been prepared mentally.
Yes.
And they're going to obviously be performing all kinds of interesting tasks here for us this evening.
Yeah, as I say with hypnosis, some people go deeper than others. At the moment,
Okay.
I've definitely got 2 that I'm feeling very comfortable with. One, we'll see how deep, and sometimes it's strange. You'll actually have a show where in the beginning they're very light, and then slowly but surely they become very deep. So it's very random how people shift and can sink very deep or move in and out of trance.
Oh, okay.
So this is my trance to show you what I'm made of.
Okay, sure. So before we get into the fun and excitement, can you just quickly tell us what is hypnosis?
Well, it's something that everyone's trying to explain. It's something beyond explanation. It's
Sure.
like, what is God? It's a term it's like, what is love? It's something beyond what you can hold and touch and feel. So therefore, it's very difficult to explain.
Yeah.
That said, it's an altered state of consciousness. So when I hypnotize people, they shift their state of consciousness into a place where, normally when you hypnotize people, they feel far more relaxed and far more able to shift their reality to where they want it to be.
Okay, sure. And obviously, as you mentioned, that you at the moment, I see that we have 4 people in the studio. We'll ask to introduce them in a few seconds. But we have 4 people in studio, but I only see 3 ready for hypnosis. So I presume hypnosis it's not sort of a one-fits-all size type scenario.
Yeah, sometimes, the one lady I didn't get tonight, I think she wanted a bit too much. That can happen as well. As I say, when I do my shows, I have an average of about 70%. You sometimes have nights where you have nobody hypnotized. It has happened to me, but in general, it's an average of. It depends on the hypnotist, though. So some hypnotists have very bad success rates. Some have good success rates. So it's from hypnotist to hypnotist and from volunteer to volunteer. So depending on where you perform, it changes how many people you hypnotize. So for example, theatre shows and school shows are far easier to hypnotize people compared to a corporate setting where a person's very scared of their boss seeing them do something stupid, or their employees having his employees seeing him doing something stupid.
Oh, okay.
So depending on the environment, it changes the susceptibility of people.
Okay, sure. So, so, and then the other interesting thing that I find is that, so as you said, there's also that possibility of wanting it too much. So if I come in to you and I'm like, look here, hypnotize me to quit smoking, for example, and I really, really want this thing, is that also something that can sort of work? It's counterintuitive.
You know what's strange is most people, when they say that, you know what, I want to get hypnotized, I get nervous. When they say I can't be hypnotized, actually that's a volunteer I want, because they're the ones who don't believe it, and boom, you can shift them so quickly because they have no defenses up to be ready for it.
Okay.
So it's just weird how it works that way. So my favorite volunteers are the ones that don't believe in it and don't think they can get hypnotized. And believe it or not, about 97% of people are that way, so I'm pretty happy with my job.
Okay, so now that we got the admin out of the way, I just quickly want to let the listeners know of how we went about our selection process. So all these people have been randomly selected. What we did was we put a call out via Twitter and Facebook, via Talk Radio 702, via my own Twitter account, to say, hey, look, we're looking for volunteers to come forward to be hypnotized on air. So they're joining us in studio this evening. And are they in a state where they'd be able to remember their own names?
Well, you know, I think before we do that, it's a good idea just to keep, as a hypnotist, it's always good to keep them doing things as well. So perhaps we can do something quickly just for them.
Okay,
and
sure.
Then hypnotize them again, and then afterwards ask them the name, so everyone gets a feeling of what it's like with these people that are here in studio.
Troye, I'm handing over to you, mate.
Okay, so let's start with something simple. I'm going to go past, hold it. If I walk across, is that fine? They'll still hear me?
Yeah. Or what I'll do is I'll be the guy giving the running commentary. Yeah. So Troye's obviously just left a microphone, so he's just walking across to the other side of the studio, where he's now going to do his hypnosis thing. At the moment, he's sort of lightly tapping everyone on the shoulder.
Relaxing deeper and deeper as you do. We're going to start with this gentleman over here. When you next open your eyes, you're going to believe that you are actually a Zulu commentator. You're a Zulu commentator, and this is a white gentleman we've got over here.
Yes.
You're a Zulu commentator, and you are watching ballet, and you're going to explain ballet to everyone, and you're going to make it the most exciting sport ever. When you open your eyes, you're going to be so excited, like they're scoring goals and they're doing special maneuvers, but you're shouting it all in Zulu. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. Here you go.
Okay, so just to explain, right? It's a white gentleman. Obviously, he's never spoken a word of Zulu in his life. This is his interpretation of Zulu, and he's busy commentating ballet, and they're doing exciting stuff. And if I hadn't known better, I would say we need a paramedic for this.
Oh, I give him a hand. That was great. And 1, 2, 3, sleep. Fantastic.
And he's out. He is literally cold out. He's just sitting there now.
And to this next gentleman over here,
yes,
a black gentleman.
Yes.
So obviously we won't do Zulu for him. We're going to go for something more special. I'm thinking Japanese will be a good thing for the Japanese. So when you open your eyes, you're very, very upset. You're watching a kung fu fighting happening, and you're getting very upset because they're cheating, and there's a lot of cheating going on, and you're getting very upset, and you actually want to get involved in the fight and get on in there and beat everyone up. You are Japanese. You're going to swear in Japanese, shout in Japanese, and you're very upset with this whole situation that's happening in front of you. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. Here we go. Sleep. Give him a hand over there. Fantastic.
Brilliant stuff. He got very upset. He jumped up. For a second there, I thought he was going to physically assault someone in studio. I was getting worried there for a second. I love people's interpretations of language.
It's pretty crazy. You should see when I do my show as well. It's so funny because, you know, just hearing it's one thing. When you actually get to see it live, it's just so much more crazy.
And of course, just to quickly remind the listeners, watch out for hashtag must see radio that will come through our Talk Radio 702 and 567 Cape Talk Twitter and Facebook feed. We will put up this YouTube video because I'm sure some of you are sitting there, you're hearing a lot of gibberish, me trying to give a running commentary, but I promise you it's really fun and exciting stuff happening here in the studio. Our next subject.
Okay, so our next person over here, what we'll do is quite nice. When you open your eyes, somehow you have forgotten your name. You just can't get your name. You don't know why. You don't know where you are. You don't know what you're doing here. You're actually very, very wondering why you're here, what's going on. And when I ask you what your name is, you have no idea what your name is.
Do I get to ask a question?
You could get to ask a question as well.
Okay.
You'll be able to answer simple questions, but as soon as I ask your name, you just have no idea what your name is. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. How you doing? Everything going well? Having a good time over here?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Well, here's a radio DJ over here.
Yes, you're on air. You're on Talk Radio 702 and 567 Cape Talk. Good evening. On Talk at 9. Can you please tell us your name? Your name?
It's a bit of a tough one. Yeah.
Okay, it's a tough one.
You know, let's go for something simpler. Like, where are we? I mean, where were you born? You've forgotten.
Wow.
That's a bit of a tough
She
one.
is completely flabbergasted. She is flabbergasted. But let's try a simple one.
You know what? I mean, let's start with a simple thing. I mean, you came in here with your boyfriend, and somewhere here's your boyfriend. You don't have a clue which one's your boyfriend. You don't have which one's your boyfriend over here. Which one? Because it looks like, is it maybe this guy over here? I don't know.
The guy behind the mic now.
Is it him?
Perhaps it's the ugly face.
Yeah. Maybe it's this, maybe that guy. Yeah, no idea. Perhaps it's me. No idea who your boyfriend is here. Yeah? No idea. Fantastic. Okay, you know what? Let's start with something simple. Which city are we in right now? Which city are we in right now? I'll give you a clue. It starts with an S. You can't get it right. It starts with an S. Come on, try. Just guess. Try guess. You just can't get it. It starts with an S. It's not Springbok. It's not Springbok. It's S-A something, but you just can't get it. You just can't get it, and you don't know why. You just can't get it right, but you keep on trying. Come on, you can try. You just can't get it though. Come on, you can do this. And it's A as well. It's A as well. Come on, you can do it. No, that's S. That's S-O. This is S-A. Come on, you can do it. I mean, I'll put an S-A-N, but you just can't get it. You don't know why. Keep on trying. You just can't get it. S-A-N, something or other. I don't know why. It's getting harder and harder. The more you try, the more difficult it gets. S-A-N-D. It's sand, something or other. So I just don't know. Sand something. No idea. Yo, this guy says he'll give you $100 if you can get it right.
$100 right now. I actually have the amount in my wallet, so I can give it to you now.
I don't know what the story is. Pretty crazy. The more you try, the more you can't remember. Would you like to ask another question?
Yeah, let's start with something a little simpler. So, what car are you driving? Well, how did you get here? She is flabbergasted. She can't remember a single thing right now. Her mind has been wiped.
I understand. It's very, very scary to be on the radio.
Yo, this is real. I'm actually starting to feel sorry. But tell me something. Can we make them do something that they ordinarily wouldn't be able to do?
When you open your eyes, you remember absolutely everything. Feel absolutely fantastic. Just only you get a bit uncomfortable about that, so we'll get it to feel more comfortable about it. 1, 2, 3, you remember absolutely everything. Feel absolutely amazing. Give her a hand, by the way.
Brilliant.
Fantastic. What's your name, by the way?
Lorraine.
Lorraine!
Oh, awesome.
Thanks for joining us on Talk 702.
You're shaking.
She's actually back. Yeah, shame, I can see. Shame.
That's fine. We'll give you a break for a while so you can just enjoy the show.
Okay, Lorraine. But Lorraine, thank you so much. You're a sport there. Can we make our subjects do something that they would ordinarily not be able to do? So like, for example, explain quantum physics.
Yeah, you know, but with hypnosis, you can get a person to have a stronger belief in doing it, and therefore learn it quicker and be more powerful because they believe in themselves much more. Their strength in doing it is much more powerful.
Sure.
So I once actually had this person who couldn't arm wrestle his friend. He always lost to his friend.
Yeah, yeah.
I hypnotized him to beat his friend, and he beat his friend.
Wow.
And I thought, wow, what an amazing thing.
Yeah.
What was sad though is in half an hour he came back to me and he said, please, and he was in tears. Said, please, I don't know how to experience my reality anymore because I'm used to losing people and I need to keep that reality. So I actually had to re-hypnotize him and put him back to say that you can lose when you feel like losing, depending on what's right for you.
Wow. Okay.
It was a mind-shifting experience for me. You know,
because that's the other one that I wanted to ask you quickly before we get back to the actual hypnosis. Look, I mean, there's a lot of people giving services. For example, if you want to quit smoking, then they can hypnotize you. Yeah. Would you suggest that that's a good idea?
You know, that is one option. The thing is, my opinion on hypnosis for smoking is you've really got to want to give up as well. So you have to have some discipline too. Hypnosis will just help the process. I don't say, you know, I hope that there's no hypnotists that disagree with me, but my personal opinion is hypnosis is a helper. It's not something that bang, you get hypnotized. It's not like a magic pill where you take it and you stop. So you actually have to put a bit of yourself in and put in the effort to make that change as well. Okay, brilliant stuff. Let's get back to our two or three people that we're going to be doing hypnosis with. What do we have next on the menu? Well, you know, do you have any ideas of what you'd like to try out? I would actually like to see people do a bit of a jig or a bit of a dance for us, you know? Nobody else can see it. Is that fine? No, it's fine. I'll again, running commentary, and obviously the videotape will, not the videotape, I keep on saying the videotape. Okay. The video will be out on YouTube, so I think let's do something exciting. Which one will be a great Michael Jackson person, so if you just move back over here so we can get some space for Michael Jackson. Okay. What's happening now is that we're reshuffling the studio quickly, and we're going to have a performance by Michael Jackson as we speak right now. Feeling absolutely fantastic. When you next open your eyes, you're going to believe you're the world's... Have you got some Michael Jackson music we can play as well? I will, you know what, Billie Jean. I think Billie Jean, Michael Jackson, let's look for that one. Okay, so you're going to have to give him some space for it. You're going to be absolutely fantastic. You are the best. I can see you've got the physical physique. Everyone believes you're the gloved one himself. When you get out here, you're going to show the moonwalking, show all your special maneuvers. It's going to be absolutely amazing. The crowd's going to love it. In fact, you've got the whole world watching you and you can't wait to perform. This is your ultimate performance. Michael Jackson, you're going to be so excited. And we're waiting for it. We're just finding the music. Yeah, we're just getting the music clip there quickly. Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. That's what we're preparing for. As soon as the music starts, you'll open your eyes. You'll be able to see what you're doing. You'll be the world's greatest Michael Jackson. And there we go. Music. Here we go. Louder. There we go. Michael Jackson. We get louder. Yes. Whoa, we have Michael Jackson. Yes. The man is actually doing the moonwalk. Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. That's fantastic over there. One of my better Michael Jackson impersonators. That's fantastic. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there was Michael Jackson. Fantastic. Michael Jackson. Give Michael Jackson a hand. I think let's give Michael Jackson a quick hand. Fantastic. Grab a seat right over here. Okay. So what we need to do next. 1, 2, 3, sleep. When you next open your eyes, you're going to believe you are Michael Jackson himself in an interview on radio. Wait for it, and you are going to say whatever you need to say. Be very creative. You'll speak right into the mic. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. Michael Jackson. Here we go. Well, we joined in studio this evening here, Talk Radio 702 and 567 Cape Talk by Michael Jackson himself. Michael, that was a brilliant performance there. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, Michael. Michael, Michael, do you have any special words for the children of the world?
Michael is in deep thought as we speak. He's thinking.
I love the world.
Eh?
I love the world.
He loves the world. That's what Michael Jackson does at the moment. Michael, that was a brilliant performance. Will you be doing another performance for us this evening?
Yes, I will be.
Yeah, which song of yours will you be doing?
Smooth Criminal.
Smooth Criminal. That's Michael Jackson for you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Let's give the man a hand. You have to see the video. You just have to see the video.
1, 2, 3, sleep.
Okay, Troye, let's do this. I think what we'll do is we'll prepare, we'll give them a bit of a break.
Maybe do one more and then we have a break and everyone can just talk and discuss what they feel.
I think let's do this one next. Apparently you prepared an animal choir.
An animal choir. I don't know about that one. But what I can do when the next person opens your eyes, you're going to believe that you're Luciano Pavarotti, the world's greatest opera singer. You're going to sing to everyone over here, and you're absolutely fantastic. Remember to the high notes and low notes. Luciano Pavarotti himself, ladies and gentlemen. Luciano, here we go.
And in studio we have
What did he sleep? Good man.
Luciano Pavarotti. And my goodness, he actually is in such a deep sleep, he fell off his chair.
Okay. Don't worry, I wanted to make sure he fell safely. The nice thing about hypnosis is you're so relaxed. The chances of you getting hurt are like half to a third because you're so relaxed. Yeah. When you fall, that's it, you will get hurt, you know, but it's far less because you're so relaxed.
Obviously, we're on the 4th floor, so we're not going to ask anyone.
No one's going to jump. No, we're not going to do any of those.
So please, tonight. Everyone is safe in the studio. Yes. We're trying to keep everyone as safe as possible. And I'm looking at the gent. He's fine. He's actually fine. He's not out cold. He's in a state of deep hypnosis. So let's do this, Troye. Up next, I'll ask you 1 or 2 more questions about hypnosis while we're giving them a bit of a break.
Yeah, we can actually open the house so they can actually enjoy this and be with us as well. So you can ask them any questions.
Oh, by all means, let's go ahead. Let's do that then.
How you doing, buddy? Fantastic.
Okay, they're being woken up now as we speak, and let's take a break now.
Solid Gold Weekends on 702. Enjoy this music.
Almost, it was close. What I'd say is I didn't even think I could get you.